Well, hello there, and I do hope you're all well. All I'm asking here is, was our Suella Braverman beautifully made to look an absolute complete bell tap again? Our SNP MP Joanna Cherry asked our Leaky Sue about deterrent policy and asked about something the former Home Secretary said at the last Tory Party Conference. And then cue the stuttering and the fumbling and the bumbling.
Speaker, on behalf of the Joint Committee on Human Rights, can I extend condolences to the families and friends of those who've died, and also pay tribute to the brave emergency services and rescuers. Madam Deputy Speaker, nobody in this House wants to encourage organised crime or people smugglers. But 2 years ago, a Home Office report suggested that deterrent policies are ineffective. But notwithstanding that, yesterday the Prime Minister announced a legislative package and refused to confirm that he wouldn't derogate from the European Convention on Human Rights if he felt it was necessary in order to enforce that legislation, not against people smugglers, not against organised crime, but against asylum seekers. Now, at the Tory Party Conference, the Home Secretary was reported as saying that it was her position that ultimately the United Kingdom does need to leave the European Convention on Human Rights. What I want to ask her today is this: is that still her position?
Well, the Honourable Lady talks about deterrence, and I disagree with her respectfully. I am incredibly convinced that deterrence must be a necessary element of our plan to fix this problem. And if you look at other countries around the world, like Australia, who had made huge progress in dealing with a very similar challenge, it was a deterrent element of removal that actually was integral to reducing the number of illegal arrivals. And that's why I'm a big supporter of the Rwanda scheme. I think that's an important element of our plan to fix the problem. And I would gently urge her to support our legislation, as I said, which will make clear that if you arrive here illegally, you will be detained and you will be removed.
Now, I loved the pause and then the rabbit in the headlights look, before she went on to talk about disagreeing with her own government policy and then said she disagreed with Joanna Cherry. Absolutely hilarious. Then punted the Australia deal that was branded ineffective, not cost-effective, and stopped in 2017, if I remember rightly, by Alison Thulis on the same day. Absolutely priceless. She says, I'm a big supporter of the Rwanda scheme. You mean the very same one that's costing the taxpayer an arm and a leg to send over a handful of refugees only to fill the same plane with Rwanda's most vulnerable refugees to settle back here in the UK? I wonder how many of those who swallowed the guff of the Rwanda deal know about Section 16. Ridiculous, eh? But anyway, I'll just leave the video and I'll just say have a wonderful weekend and be good. And if you can't be good at it. And I shall bid you farewell and take care, my friends.